I think
Hello.
we're live. Hello. Check ko lang as usual on YouTube.
Okay naman yung audio ko.
Yeah. Okay naman. Ayan. Okay. We're live on YouTube as well. Hi everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our weekly reading sprint. Okay. Let me do the sharing on Instagram.
Oo nga pala. Hindi pa ako nakakapag.
How is everyone's weekend so far? Sobrang Actually, kanina umaga nga, nanood ako ng Black Panther. First time ko yata manood ng movie na long, like sa cinema.
Yeah, in a theater.
Oo.
Kamusta though? Hindi mapuno.
Hindi. As in, I think kasi nga, a lot of people hesitant pa rin talagang pumunta. So, hindi pa rin siya same like volume. So, actually, kailan ba siya lumabas? Kakalabas lang ba?
This week lang ata eh.
Okay. So, well, we went, as in first showing. First thing in the morning. Mga tita, usually, di ba, parang pag mga ganyan, last full show.
Oo.
Kaya hindi.
Like,
As a
12 na
tita.
matatapos. Ganun.
As a tita, like 10:30 a.m.
Oh my God. First, kabaliktaran, first show.
First show. First full show. Join our reading sprints.
Oh my God. Nakakamiss din yun. Yung parang sarado na yung mall, patay na yung ilang
Yeah,
ilaw.
tapos paglabas mo, madilim na lahat.
Dead na yung street.
Yeah. Yung magdi-dinner muna kayo, tapos yun yung last nyo. Okay.
So, what are you gonna read? As if
Okay, so I'm gonna read Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. So, I'm currently, page 50, 16% na. I started this siguro a couple of days ago. I think actually last week, pero sobrang hindi ako masyado nakabasa at all this past few days. So, pala ako? Page 50. How about you? What are you reading?
I'm still gonna read Song of the Mango as in the short story collection. Medyo mabagal ako magbasa sa kanya kasi short story collection siya. So parang different yung stories, different yung the way they're written. So minsan wala ako sa mood, minsan parang gusto ko fast-paced, ganyan. So I'm still gonna read that. I think I'm halfway through naman na.
Okay. Almost done na rin. Are you gonna read it for the entire sprint or do you think magdilipat ka sa ibang
Feeling ko kailangan nyo na yung basahin ko for the sprint para
para make progress.
Yeah.
Okay, sige. Let me set up lang for this first sprint. Ay, din pala, news. Nag-start na ako ng audiobook. Sabay. While reading a physical book.
Kamusta?
Who is she? So yung audiobook that I'm listening is Daisy Jones. Kasi gusto ko na talagang like high tier audiobook na a lot of people are raving about. And a lot of people say na maganda daw talaga yung audiobook. Like, marami pa na mas prefer nila yung audiobook ng Daisy Jones as opposed to kasi I think with the style of writing, which is parang interview, parang siya sa reality show, TV show, yung mga interview segments. So, parang ganun. So, parang it really works with the audio format. So, far okay siya. I've been trying to find kung ano yung mga tasks na kaya kong gawin while listening sa audiobook. Kasi yun yung problem ko. As in, either nalolost ako sa task ko or nalolost ako sa audiobook. So far, nilalaro ko sa akong mobile game. Tapos marami siyang mga daily task na sobrang like,
Mundane, ganon.
mundane, pero kailangan mong gawin para kasi sayang sa whatever, gano'n. So, yun yung ano
Mm.
ko ngayon.
Hmm.
Yung ginagawa ko. I think ano na ako, mga 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Pero 1x na kasi ako na
True.
speed. Oo, one,
One
one,
ano? Anong speed mo?
normal speed lang. Normal. As in, as a
Bakit ba?
newbie. Saka
Bakit ba?
actually, ay, ano lang parang gusto ko lang i-appreciate din kasi full cast siya. Parang gano'n. As in, full
Mm.
production, whatever siya. So, tas, gusto ko yung boses ng mga voice actors.
May ano ba?
Voice actors ba tawag dun?
Like, may sound effects or
Well,
full
actually,
voice lang?
every now and then may music kasi nga about music
Kasi
and
it's what
ganun
about. Yeah,
siya.
yeah, yeah. It's
Oo,
about.
pero wala yung mga like kunyari door closing, mga gano'n, wala yung mga gano'ng sound effects. So yun. Pero so far naman, character development.
Okay. So you're reading it. Pero you're not reading it with your eyes
No, no,
at
no.
like kung hindi ka
Parang
ginagawang
parang
task.
next level pa yun. Parang hindi ko pa carry.
Ginagawa ko siya. Like, yung recent bout ko na puro audiobook talaga
Mm.
was Paint by Numbers. As in, nagpa-paint by numbers.
Actually, baka
Parang,
parang very,
very, ano lang.
low,
Parang,
like, thinking task.
parang
Parang,
itching na kasi ako na parang, alam mo yun, pag audiobook lang and I'm not reading it with my eyes, I feel like I'm not accomplishing something. Kahit na
ah,
I'm listening to an audiobook
yeah,
naman. So
yeah.
parang I need to be doing something with my eyes or my hands.
So, yeah. So, update. Hello. Hi, I'm visiting with the family, but I'm trying to read in between. It's okay. Just pop in and out whenever you can. We're gonna be here for like a couple of hours,
Yes.
usually. So,
Couple of
I'll be
hours.
here when you need to read. Okay, I'm gonna start the first sprint. Ready ka
Mm-hmm.
na? Are you ready to read?
Does
Okay.
I have my book?
Okay, let's start with 30 minutes. Sprint number 1. Happy reading, everyone. Sorry, naka-off pala yung mouse ko. Tapos, di gumagalaw.
Hello,
Wala ka,
hello.
nag-hang na naman ako. How was the, book? Did you finish a short story?
No, no, no. It's pretty long, so
That
I
one.
haven't yet. How
Tungkol saan yung
about
short
you?
story? Today. Oh, yeah. Hi, Shika. Welcome to the Sprints.
Hello, hello.
You're reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the first time, or are you rereading? Hi, Kat. Okay na, join
Hello.
her. What are you reading, Kat? Okay ba yung audio ko? Hindi ba siya masyado
Yeah, yeah,
malakas?
yeah. Rinig ko
Okay.
na.
Okay. Okay. So I think I read 23 pages. Yeah, 23 pages.
So, how many percent na?
23%. Medyo ano siya, like pa-creep ng pa-creep. Kasi ano yun, if to recap lang, I'm reading Behind Her Eyes, and it's about this. We have a single mom,
Mm.
and she meets someone in the bar, and then they kind of like hit it off. They
Mm.
make out, and then the next day, she realized na yung guy na namita sa bar was actually gonna be her new boss, and he's married. So parang that whole dynamic of, wait, what did I just do? Parang ganon. And then she met the wife because, new boss. Syempre,
Mm.
she met his wife, and she's kind of starting to see some weird things about the marriage. So yun yung parang sort of in-investigate niya subtly. Parang ganon. And it's starting to get parang creepier and creepier because we get the perspective of um, the single mom and the wife.
Mm.
So parang kung ano yung iniisip nila both. And yun. So far, ano siya, I think, as in, super nakaka-hook siya. I think, kung may time lang, I would binge it. Which is now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Now pa
yeah.
siya binge.
Have like 2 hours more, two and a
Yeah.
half. I
How
don't
about you?
remember
Oh,
majority of
what
Behind.
happened?
I only remember the ending. Just the
Okay,
ending
sige.
because it's such
Pretty intense.
it just
uh,
remains in your mind after reading it.
It's my second time reading Harry Potter. I read books 1 to 5 for the first time as an adult. I think I read Harry Potter when I was, what, 11? 12? Maybe, something like that. 11, 12, or 13. Something around
How
those
old was
ages.
I in high school?
Yeah, I
I
think
read it when I was still borrowing the books from the school library.
school library na. Yeah. I think, actually, one of the first parang gifts that I got na book was, I think, the Harry Potter series. I think at the time, 1 to 4 pa lang yung release.
Mm.
And then someone like a relative gave me like a box set of the one to
Mm.
four, which was pretty cool. But I think, when was the last time? The last time that I read Harry Potter book one was when they released the version with all of the pop up, all of the fancy like cutouts and whatever.
Mm.
I have it here. The one with the yung mga special effects thingy, mga ganyan-ganyan. Or
Yeah.
illustrated version. Because I
Mm.
really love the studio that made all of the props and everything. So, I think this was a gifted ng sister ko at that day. I think that was the last time that I read it. Mga 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Since it's been a while, I figured I would just start over. Yeah. Kasi haven't, you're trying to read then the sixth and seventh book.
Oh my god. The fifth was
Super
the
long
longest
books.
one.
Super long books. Yeah, six, no? Longest?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Order.
Yeah, half
Order of
blood.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. So half blood is six, eh? Half blood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Order
think
is
that's
longer, I think, than Half Blood.
the fifth one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I only got to read the second book as an 11-year-old. School library had let out the first and third book before my mom banned them in the house. Actually, I also had some friends that their parents wouldn't let them read Harry Potter because of the whole witchcraft setting. They were very like religious, so they didn't want their kids to read
Yeah. Gets.
it. How about you, Bob? What was the short story that you read about?
Hmm. So right now, the short story. Well, I'm not done with it yet, but
Mm,
I think the premise is it's like a post storm, like um time right now where
mm,
it is. So like a storm just hit the province and a family is trying to scrounge up, I don't know, food for
food.
survival,
Yeah.
etc. And in this story, tattoos can come alive,
Okay.
and like women can go to tattoo school to
Mm,
learn the craft. So right now, the mom died because of the
mm.
storm. So one of the sisters tattooed the
Their mom?
mom. Yeah, tattooed the mom, and it came alive. Alive in a sense that, it's just an apparition, but
Yeah.
it's solid. The tattoo is solid in a sense that it could do chores or it could
Mm.
resemble what it was doing when it was alive.
Alive,
So
yeah.
like doing dishes, etc., etc. It could even hug you, but it's kind of sad.
So creepy. Parang super, ano, I guess something, parang pwede mo siyang isipin as a way of processing grief.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
I
na
think
parang
that
you're
was the point.
the point,
Yeah,
yeah. How
yeah.
people
Like
process grief.
trying to help the dad because the dad was, devastated and stuff.
Yeah. For some
But it's
reason,
fun written in a crazy way. Mm.
whenever there's a story about like a mother dying and then people trying to resurrect them in one way or
Mm.
another, I just remember Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
As in, I just remember the parang the grief that the brothers had when their mother died and how they
Mm.
just wanted their mother back. But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
when they got their mother back, it wasn't really their mother. It was like a something else. So
yeah.
it's kind of like yeah. I don't know. I just remembered it suddenly. I'll definitely not be as strict with my daughter. If anything, I'll just read books first and pass them on to her
Yeah,
if I think they're okay for it. Yeah, I think that's a good
yeah,
way
yeah.
to think about it. I obviously don't have kids, so I don't know. But but I think I mean a lot of the books naman they're not parang they get labeled certain things,
Mm.
but
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of them have good
Content. Mm.
good takeaways that you can get good lessons from. So yeah, as long as you screen it first, I'm sure it would be fine. And
Yeah,
not
and I
be
guess
and
that if the more that you become strict,
the
the
more that
more
they wanna rebel and read the yeah.
curious.
Yeah,
Like,
actually
oh,
I'm always wondering about this because it's like a common like knowledge that people love doing, things that are not like they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
allowed to do. It's always a little bit more tempting. So I wonder why it still happens like generation after generation of people like really caging, like prohibiting people from doing things when they know that that kind of
yeah.
triggers. It's just interesting to
It's
think
just
about.
human nature, I
Yeah,
guess. We like
yeah,
prohibit and like to do
yeah.
prohibit things. Just human nature.
Hopefully she'll be patient with me. I'm a slow reader. Oh no. It's gonna be
Oh,
like,
Chica,
I
I
wanna
could
read this book now.
recommend. I could recommend The Girl and the Ghost by Hannah Alkaf. It's amazing. It's a middle grade book, and it's a story about like a friendship between a girl and a ghost based on the title. But it's really good. It's based on, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if Malaysian or Indonesian. As long it's
Hmm.
Asian
Like
inspired
folk tales. Yeah.
folk tales, but easy to understand. Like
Hmm.
we're Filipino, but I'm not very familiar with the terms that was used there. But it's easy based on the context of the story. It's really good. It's one of my favorites last year.
Favorite, like, as a book in general or like
Yeah,
as
as
middle
a
grade?
book
As
in
a book in
general.
general. Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah. It's really good.
Thank you so much for the recommendation. Yeah, I haven't read a lot of middle
Mm.
grades. Yeah, I don't know. I think the last one I read was more of like a graphic novel. I think the name was Anya's Ghost. Also a ghost. But about it, the concept was there's this girl in high school. She's an immigrant from I think Russia. And then she
Mm.
gets kind of bullied because she has an accent and everything. And she's a lot like big boned than compared to
Yeah.
her peers. And then one day she stumbles upon this sort of well in the middle of the forest. And then she hears like I think a sound from the well, someone calling her. And she pulls
Mm.
up the thing, like the bucket and whatever. And out comes this ghost. And then just the ghost just follows her everywhere. And then the ghost was apparently, I think, killed by a lover who cheated on her in like many years ago, like
Okay.
hundreds of years ago, something like that. And then, but there's like a twist, and she finds out a little bit more about the ghost, and that's sort of like a she tries to investigate what really happened to the ghost, something
This
like
is
that. It's
middle
super,
grade?
yeah, really great. I think so. Let me check.
Heavy for middle
Well,
grade.
actually, like it's a graphic novel and it's super simply written. So I guess baka I just
Mm.
assumed it was
Mm.
real great. Let's see. It's like it's a coming of age story. Wait, how do you
Ah,
know?
okay, okay.
Baka actually it might be more young
Mm.
adult
Mm.
or like a younger young adult. Parang ganun.
Mm.
I
I
don't
think
know, but it was
this
just
is like reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Dear Dumb Diary. And
I think I remember before my sister's favorite books were ano yun, Captain Underpants.
oh, I think they still publish that. I
Yeah, I
see
think
it
so.
on
Yeah,
Libby.
every now and then
Like
I
on
still see it
Libby.
in like the new releases on Libby, and it's super cute though. Those books because they have
Right.
like interactive elements. Like if you have the physical books,
Mm.
I think my aunt sent books to my sister from the U.S. because I don't think they sell it here before. At least I'm not sure now. But they had like things you could fold and whatnot. Super
Mm.
interactive. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed that more than my sister. It's
Yeah, I
playing
still
with it.
see Captain Underpants on Libby, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Captain Underpants.
Or Geronimo Stilton. I still see that.
Yeah, then Captain Underpants. How many? It has a movie.
Yeah, I think. Either a
Captain
movie or a
Underpants
show.
2017. Yeah, it does have a movie. Captain Underpants. Ooh, there's so many books. So many books. Found them on Goodreads. Which one? The middle grade recommendations or my I guess young adult? I don't know.
Could be
Uh,
both.
I'm gonna start setting up for the next sprint.
Or
Let's see. Where are you in the first book now in Harry? Yeah, first book in Harry Potter. Where are you at? You think you could fit? I think the books are short, right? Harry Potter
yeah,
books
yeah,
are
yeah.
pretty short.
The very
The
first,
first like the first
the
three, I
first
think. Yeah, they're kind of short. It's something you could finish in like one sitting. Okay, I'm gonna do 30 again for sprint number two.
yes. Let's do 30 all the way. So we
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna start sprint number two.
Sure.
And happy reading! Hello, hello.
Hi, hi.
My gosh, I just finished part one of the book and I'm
Already.
so confused.
Confused in a bad way or in a good way?
Like confused because I don't like confused in a creepy way. Like I don't know how how do I say it without spoiling? Like one character in the book knows a lot about what's going on and I don't know how that person knows what's going on.
Mm.
I'm kind of like thinking of my theories now, and it's the ending of part one. And I like how the author kind of, right? The author just revealed that so casually that I had to read back and check if I read it correctly.
I
I
honestly do not
don't
remember.
remember.
I don't. So this is kind of like I'm like, am I being
Like,
spoiled even though I've already read the book?
I reread it like a couple of times, like the sentences, because I wasn't sure if I was just reading it incorrectly or if I missed something. But I think maybe that was the effect because it was like the end of part one. That's kind of like a cliffhanger, and you're like, what just happened? Kind of like that.
But there is no like past and present timelines, right?
There is a
Oh, there
little bit.
is. Okay, okay,
There's a past timeline of the wife.
okay.
Just a
Okay,
little
okay,
bit,
okay.
every now and then, not all the time. I'm super intrigued with the wife's POV because there's just so many things happening with her. And I don't know like what's going on. Like I don't
What should
have
we
a full picture
say?
yet of her. Because I think with the POV of the single mom, it's very straightforward. Like it's literally just what's going on with her day after day.
Mm.
But with the wife, you're jumping from the past to the present, kind of like that. It's very interesting so far. Chica went for a short nap. I hope she's enjoying this
Yeah.
again. Hi, Skylar. Making my
Hi.
breakfast. Then it's probably start reading with you guys next sprint. And I'm reading Ace of Spades. And
I
when I get to page
love
50, then I might pick up Healer of the Water Monster. I don't know Healer of the Water Monster, but Ace of Spades is pretty good. Like, it's super. I think I binge read that, like, in one or two sittings because I just couldn't, like, stop reading it. And also, where are you in the world? Because you said breakfast. For us, for both of us, it's like 8:30, almost 8:30 in the evening.
yeah. If
So I'm
breakfast, I'm assuming
guessing,
you're from North
like,
America.
yeah, or like that part of the world.
I love Ace of Spades. I
Yeah.
love Ace of Spades. One of my favorites as well last year. Definitely a good, also a good book to listen to in audiobook form. It's really
Mm.
good.
I read it I think last year as well. It was super
Mm.
fast read because I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
curious
yeah.
and I just wanted to know what happened. I mean, there are a couple of things that I felt like were done like just to make things convenient, but it's kind of
Mm.
like you can just set it aside because it's really a fun read in the twists and turns.
Yeah, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was also marketed as, was it Gossip Girl because of like
Yeah, yeah, it
the
was, it was, it
texting,
was. I think
anonymous texting.
I did a reading vlog for it, and that was my
Ah,
first sort of like update. Like after reading a couple of chapters, I'm like, is this like Gossip Girl inspired? Because we were like a rich school, everyone
yeah,
was
yeah,
rich,
yeah.
and then you have this like
Anonymous
random
texter.
anonymous texter revealing certain things. It's very Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I also like to have music with a timer. Yes. This is our favorite channel to pull ambient music from because we don't get copyrighted. And also because there's a lot of like options.
Yeah.
different scenes.
Moods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seasons.
I think we're gonna start pulling out the Christmas ones soon. It's
Next
already
week,
middle of
probably.
November. Oh my gosh. Haven't read Behind Your Eyes yet, but because I watched it on
Ah,
Netflix,
you
oh, I
did.
liked it, but the reviews are polarizing. Yeah, that's what Pam said. That the reviews
Yeah.
are very like either they really love it or they really hate it. I'm kind of
Yeah, it's
curious
one of
to see where I
one of
land.
those books. Very
Yeah,
polarizing. But I'm on the like
like it.
actually I don't
Hmm.
remember. Very
Let's check
neutral
your
about it.
Goodreads.
I feel like for the ending, if a certain part didn't happen on the ending, it would have been really good for
or
me. But like it
okay.
just went a bit over the top for the ending.
Oh.
So, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you'll get there.
Yeah, so far I'm liking it. I think it's very like it hooks you in because you don't like I love it when books give you super super small puzzle pieces to work with. Like they
Mhm.
give you like a scene from the past or like a specific line, and then it leaves you wondering like what's going on. Like you don't have like you have like a general picture, but you can't like really figure out what's going on. So you just want to read more and more. I
Yeah,
really
unless
like
you
it
read
when they
more.
don't
Yeah, yeah.
like they don't spoon feed you. Like they give you big enough clues, so you start sort of making theories, trying to figure out what's going on, but they don't like spoon feed it. So right now I'm at that stage, and I just finished part one where I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm curious
I
if
go.
the Netflix show was good, or
I
if
am
it's
curious as well, but I haven't watched it yet.
is it
Um,
available for us in the
yeah, yeah,
Philippines?
yeah. It is. It is.
Okay, who's
I
the?
remember getting. What do you call this? I remember getting notified by Netflix.
Okay.
I think it was last year. I think
Oh, okay. I don't know
came out
any of the
last year.
people in the. Yeah, last year, psychological thriller. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's a TV show. It's not a
Yes,
movie.
episodal.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Now I'm kind of interested. I mean, it depends on how the ending goes for me. If I don't like the ending, then maybe I won't watch it. It's pretty early here in Wisconsin, and yes, I'm really enjoying it. I'm only 30 pages in.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where setting everything up. It goes really fast too. Like everything, once things start happening, it's just go, 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 go.
I think that's also why I really liked it. I like it
Yeah.
fast paced, but
Mm.
to add to what you were also saying earlier, I don't like it on thriller books,
Mm.
mystery suspense books when everything is just handed over to you. Like
Yeah. You
um
kind of want to do a little bit of like, sleuthing yourself.
yeah,
You
like
want to
I
try and
feel like
figure out. Like
sometimes
build the tension.
it's even more tiring for me to read it again and again. Like,
Yeah.
wait, I already know this fact chapters ago, but why do you have to tell me about it again right now?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. When they're it I like it when authors sort of like the timing of when they do certain reveals, when they tell you
Mhm.
certain things about the let's say about the like the personality of these people. I
Mm.
like it when they do it in a very like intentional way, not just sort of dumping it at the beginning chapters. And then
Yeah.
some of them they expect you to remember everything or they repeat it again and again throughout the
Yeah,
book, which
exactly.
makes it tiring to read.
Right? Like when the main character discovers something or is trying to figure
Mm,
out something,
mm.
the author is gonna hand it over to you like, oh, this happened. Oh yeah, this also
Yeah,
happened.
it kind of reminds me of when you're watching some shows where they have like constant flashbacks.
Mm.
Like when, for example, when like I don't know, a killer is gonna kill with a specific weapon. They give you a flashback of the killer picking up that weapon
Mm.
from like foreshadowing kind of way.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but then you do that all throughout the books. It gets pretty tiring. I heard nothing but great reviews for Ace of Spades. Really want to try that maybe next year. It's super quick read and really, I feel like you can read it in one sitting if you have the time. I put it up for a little while. To be honest, was intimidating. It's super easy. Like it's young adult, right?
It is, it is.
It's young
Yeah,
adult. Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
yeah. It's super like. easy to read. It's not like complicated or anything, which makes it like fast to read.
Yeah, I guess you just really have to be in a certain mood for it as well.
Yeah, if you're in the mood for like fast-paced thriller,
Yeah,
it's the perfect one of the perfect books to read. It's a debut as well, right? Pretty good. I think
yeah,
it's
by
debut. Is it?
yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's a debut. What book show gave you the best plot twist reveal? Yeah, thank you for that question. Plot twist reveal. Let's see.
I
I'm
guess
trying to.
Black Mirror, top of my head, because like per
Mm.
episode, there are some things that would surprise you. But if it's going to be a
One of
non,
the, I think one of the movies I watched, not recently, but like this movie is a bit old already at this point, that I did not expect what happened was Get Out. Like
ah,
I had a feeling, but I didn't know where it was gonna go.
yeah, yeah,
So when it
yeah,
was revealed at the end, I'm like, whoa, it was super creepy at
yeah.
the end.
Actually,
Is there something that I?
sometimes the ones that have the best plot twist are more on the thriller or suspense.
Yeah, well, because that's
Actually,
like it's the lifeblood of
The Korean movie I've been
which
telling,
one?
I think it's The Forgotten. One of the most surprising plot twists to me. It's a
I
Korean
still
movie.
haven't watched it. Yeah, is it the one where they're trying to solve the? I think you
Something to
mentioned
do with a
something.
brother.
No, I haven't watched it. I still haven't been in the mood to watch Korean. Let's see. Well, plot twist recently. Actually, I don't think it's if it's like a super surprising plot twist. Because if you think about it in hindsight, it kind of makes sense that things happen that way.
Hmm.
But then that kind of makes it like a good twist as well. Because even if you were sort of expecting it, it's still shocking. If it's still
Hmm.
shocking, then it's kind of like a good reveal for me. But the ending for defending Jacob in the TV show. Ah,
Yeah, because you
yeah,
said it
in the
was
TV show,
different
yeah,
from the book.
yeah, in the TV show, I was really shocked at the ending. Or yeah, the ending in the TV show. Yeah, I kind of, I did not see it coming, but I saw that the story was going somewhere in that direction. But when
That would
what
make
happened, I was really surprised by it.
sense.
But then, if you think about, like, I think I can only say that I know it was going in that direction because I know what happened, like in
Mm.
hindsight. But I did, but at the time, I was just following along with the story. Ozark is a show on
I
Netflix that has a
haven't
lot of
watched
plot
it
twists.
yet.
I haven't watched it, but a lot of
I
people
think
are
that's
telling
it.
me to
Really
watch it,
good. My dad kept on saying I need to watch
raving
it.
about
I
it.
think there are three
Is it
seasons.
still ongoing? Is it still ongoing right now, or is
Sure,
it?
but I think 2 or 3 seasons are on
Oh,
Netflix.
it's canceled.
It is? After
Yeah,
how many
season
seasons?
4 seasons, I think. Four
Oh my
seasons.
god.
Well, that's a lot of seasons. It's a crime drama. Okay,
It
crime
is.
drama.
Yeah. Something about drugs, I
Yeah,
guess?
yeah, yeah,
Well, it
yeah,
involves drugs.
yeah. I think so. Another TV show that a lot of people tell me to watch that I haven't watched it is Breaking Bad.
I haven't finished it, but I was on season 4. I think I stopped there.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. A lot of people are telling me that it's really like a top tier TV show,
Yeah, I
but I
think it's
don't
a
know.
classic, modern classic.
Money
Oh my god,
Heist.
I have watched
I
both
remember.
of
Have you
them.
watched
The
Money Heist? Ah, you
Korean.
watched both. When it came out, I think when did it? I think it was 2019,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
18.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
when it was like when they came out the first like season. Me and my partner, we were super hooked that we took a day off from work to binge watch. And then we watched it straight the entire like first season. We took a day off from work, and then at night we had plans to eat like some gipsal, which is like an unlimited
Yeah,
Korean
yeah.
barbecue place. We had plans to eat there. We wanted to eat there, but we
But
didn't want
yeah,
to stop
we don't have
watching. So what we did was we went to the place. And then while we're waiting for our turn, because there's a long line at the
Yeah.
time, because it's still super popular then, we were watching in the car. And when we got to the Samgyeopsal place, like we
Yeah.
ate, we got the moment we got full, we went back to the car and finished the episode.
I think it wasn't a thing yet before where you can order samgyeopsal
At
like
home, yeah, no, it's
at
not yet.
home. Yeah,
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 it's not
yeah.
yet a thing anymore. I
Mm.
think it's only started in the pandemic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
During the pandemic, but yeah, before we're like, as in, we started watching it like very very early, like around 2 a.m., and then we got
Early.
hooked. Yeah, we got. No, I mean, we stayed up late to watch one episode. We wanted to try it out because we were
Mm.
curious about the hype, and then we were so hooked. So the moment we finished for 7, we're like, are we still going to work tomorrow?
Sick
I
leave.
mean, so I'm like, sick leave. No one from my past employers watching this, so I think I'm good.
Wait, did you watch only the Spanish version or also the
Spanish
Korean one?
version
Mm,
only.
okay, okay.
Only
Yeah.
watch this one because I
I
like
still like the Spanish version more.
version more. Because
Although
I think like
Denver in the Korean version
yeah.
is really hot.
Okay, because Denver in
Search
the
for the
Spanish
guy, but
version is not
really hot.
really hot. Okay, let me Google that Denver.
And the Korean
Yeah,
Denver
yeah.
also
Money
tried to do
Heist,
the Spanish
Korea.
Denver laugh. So like
Hmm.
there are a few, they still try to stay true to the original
Yeah.
characters, but still gave
Mm.
like a Korean, twist to it. But I still like the Spanish, the original version more.
Version.
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, did they follow the same story? Like, I know that it's obviously the setting is different,
Hmm.
but did they follow sort of the general storyline of them
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
into the back? Yeah,
Like
okay.
the
Like
the
locking
falling in
themselves
love
into
with
the yeah, like
the
Stockholm syndrome, kind of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
situation.
And the what do you call this? Was she an inspector? Well, what do you
Yeah,
call it?
yeah, like the detective,
Yeah,
kind of like a
the
detective.
detective, like
Yeah,
falling in love with
with
the
the mastermind, with the
mastermind.
professor.
Still the same. It's still the same, just
Professor.
a
Yeah.
different setting. Just
Yeah, but I think the whole like the language, the setting, it really worked for like the original Money Heist. So I think it's super hard to beat if you've already watched the Spanish
mm.
Money Heist and then you watch the Korean one. I don't know.
I think
It's
they're
just
renewing it.
there's so many like iconic like songs and lines and everything from the Spanish one.
I guess just culturally, like
Yeah,
very different.
yeah, I
It's so
loved
cute.
it.
I did. I also watched it for the first time, like because like when Bran came here from US, he
Mm.
stayed here. It was only just 2 weeks,
2 seasons. Oh,
almost
okay.
3 weeks. So I think we watched it like middle of like him staying here, so we didn't finish it together.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It's
we
very
were
long as well.
also hooked. we would eat. We would eat in bed just
Yeah, while
watching.
watching He Can Stop, that was us.
And like just super because it's super
And because they're
dramatic, like
they're
it's
so
so
good
over the
at
top.
cliffhangers. They're so good at cliffhangers as well. Like at the end of every episode, you're like, "What's gonna? Are they gonna get caught?
I'm
Are they gonna go
so
free? What's going on?"
so worked up as well. I was
Yeah,
so annoyed at
like
Tokyo, so
same,
annoyed at her, so annoyed. Like,
same. As if I'm like in my head, what are you contributing? You're not really doing anything for this group.
I was like, this fucking B. Why did you do that? I was so annoyed. Like
Yeah,
all just invested all at the same time.
yeah. Super invested in it. It was super like I think I stopped watching. I haven't watched the last 2 seasons. What seasons are we in? Like 5?
5, I think.
Yeah, I think I watched until season 4. I haven't watched the latest
It was just
season.
a few months ago. I think. Wait, last year? Because the Korean version came out months ago. So I think last year was.
The last season. Oh, we're annoyed with
Tokyo.
Tokyo. the like
The
the
short,
one with the
the
short
one with the
hair.
yeah, the
Yeah,
pixie
with the
haircut.
straight short hair.
She's so hot though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, can't deny that. But she's annoying.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
even
says a lot about the
even with
actress though.
the yeah, even with the like season 2, season 3, I'm still annoyed with her. I think, and I feel like she wasn't really meant to be super likable in a way.
Mm. Well, it just means the actress was really good.
Super good, yeah, at portraying her.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna start setting up for the reading for number 3.
Yes.
So we can do more reading before the pageant questions come in again. Just kidding, we enjoy the questions, but we also want to read. Okay, I'm gonna do 30 minutes for sprint number 3. Enjoy.
Hi, hi.
How was the sprint? Did you finish the short story? Not yet.
I think this is my third.
Third. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, third one.
How are you liking the short story so far? I remember last time it's the same book where there's like a theater, right?
Yeah. It
Theater of
is.
animals. Yeah.
So different themes, different executions. I think I like um the short story before the one I'm reading right now. I think it's just
Or
very
Arm one or no?
the reading sprint too.
Ah, okay.
I think it just gave me like a very Black Mirror ish
Mm,
vibes because there are like two writers who went to Divisoria and
okay.
um parang the world is like okay, so Divisoria and mangkukulam yung store owner.
Sorry.
So it's
Okay.
that kind of, story, and they both bought ink
Okay.
to write. They used to write, and the story transitioned into them writing their character subject, and their
Mm.
character subject came into life, as in like actual.
Like whatever they wrote came into
Yeah.
life.
So
Okay.
like, of course, they wrote someone that they would like. For example, if you had the chance to write someone, you would write a Chris Evans. So that that kind of like you would write someone perfect, like
It's the
someone serving you coffee in the morning or whatever. So that's
the
what happened. But the thing is, both of their subjects
mm,
like didn't feel accomplished, or like, what do you call this, satisfied with the life that they
mm,
have.
yeah.
So ayun, parang eventually the two subjects also meet. So it's just very Black Mirror to me, the
Yeah,
concept.
like the consequences of trying to
Yep.
do things like that, like playing God and whatnot.
Yeah, playing God, exactly. So it's just very interesting.
Skylar went to bed. Yeah, I read 10 pages. You're not gonna hear this, but we hope to see you next week.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi
Shika.
again,
Welcome back.
Chika.
How was the nap? Did you sleep well? We're gonna start reading again.
Yeah.
Just watching back from sidelines, didn't realize I was tired as I was, but it's good that you were able to at least take a nap.
Yeah.
It's
At least number four
important.
would still be 30 minutes anyway, so that's
Yeah, you can still read a lot if you want
yeah.
to read. If you want to read, you could also nap if you want to nap again. But are you the type of person that can actually nap? Like, say that
No,
you're gonna nap for like 30 minutes and actually nap for 30
no.
minutes? No.
I
You still
only
always,
sleep
you,
at night.
yeah, same with me. I always think I want to take a nap, but when
Hmm.
I actually try to take the nap,
Yep.
I feel like like I have too much in my mind. I want to do something, and
Yeah.
I feel so restless. So I end up just lying down for the time that I said I was gonna take a nap,
Hmm.
and then but not sleeping. And if I do sleep, it's gonna be like for hours. I can't like I'm not
No
gonna
in
wake up.
betweens.
No in betweens. I can't do that. Like some people, they do like 20-minute
Hmm.
naps. Like for me,
Yeah,
that I could never.
I could never as well. I feel like I could only nap during daytime. It's when I had zero sleep the night before.
Yeah, like you're
Only that night.
forced to take the nap.
Yep.
Yeah. I think another like I only also take naps when I'm riding in a car. Like if there's like a long drive,
I was
then I
sick.
could take a nap. But
No.
if I'm just at home, I can't. The jazz music is so soothing, yeah. Jazz music is perfect for reading. Like the very slow.
Yeah, the
It's like
vibes
it's interesting enough that it doesn't sort of make you fall
doesn't
asleep.
distract you. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it doesn't distract you as well. Because there's no like heavy beats or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I find I can nap on demand. I only can if I'm super tired. So we're
Mm-hmm.
raining over here. Yeah, perfect napping and
Oh.
reading. When it's raining, I like to just lie down and then just read a book. And then sometimes I don't think maybe it's a nap, but I feel like I'm half conscious, half
Okay.
asleep. Like I can still hear what's going on around me, but I'm like out. For me, I read like 20 something pages, and it's getting
Oh yeah. How was it so far?
weirder. Like I don't know what the deal is. Like there's so many things that are being hinted at. Like there's a secret in their past, and then she
Mm-hmm.
has this plan, and I have no idea where she's going with it. Like I don't know, because this is a thriller, like a psychological thriller, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if is anyone gonna get killed at some point. Is it that kind of psychological thriller, or is it just you know creepy? I don't know. I
Say
don't know where it's
something.
going. I don't know where it's going.
I just
But
can't
I'm
wait for you to get
to
to
the
the
ending. Like I'm still 36% only, so maybe by next week I'm gonna read the ending.
maybe tomorrow if
Maybe.
you're that hooked.
We'll see, we'll see. But I'm kinda curious as to how they're gonna make like how they're gonna portray it in the TV show as well. So I wanna watch I think I wanna watch the show even if I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the ending.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Like I wasn't floored by the ending, but I'm curious as to how they were gonna pull it off.
I really wanna know what's going on. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
It would make sense. It would make sense
Yeah, I feel
eventually.
like it's a kind of book where it's super atmospheric throughout, but then it leaves you with little clues, little hints, and then it's all gonna come together at the end.
Yep.
It kind of feels that way because at the moment, everything they're just going through their daily lives, and then we get a little flashback here and there. We get like the single mom like questioning some things, but we
Mhm.
don't really get any sort of like action, if you will. Like
Yeah.
nothing big
It's
really
not action
happens.
packed exactly.
Yeah. But then I feel like in the end it's all gonna come together into whatever this ending is gonna be. Yeah. Let's see. Do we wanna still do 30 for the next one?
Yeah.
Still up?
Let's make it our last one and
Sure.
make it
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna set that up. Wow, we're kinda early today.
Achievement.
We actually managed to be good on time. Okay, I'm gonna put 30 minutes, and this is gonna be our last reading sprint. Enjoy! Hello, hello.
Okay. I had to pause there because like I just have one more paragraph
Paragraph.
before I finish the story. Okay, I'm done with the short story.
How many short stories did you read? Three?
Okay. So the one I just finished is very futuristic, like 2036 or
Mm.
something like that, where climate change was reversed and
Wow.
Manila clogging
Wow.
was no longer,
How I
and
wish.
people can be granted grants to go to
Mm.
Pluto and
Mm.
meet this set of species. So pretty interesting.
Yeah.
How about you?
Chica went to cook some food. Thank you so much for hosting. So we're gonna get through a couple of pages. Might watch sprint back to read
Fun.
somewhere later on. Wishing you both an amazing night. If you're here
Yeah,
in the replay, thank you for joining us almost every week. We
always.
love having you here. And that was the last sprint. For me, I think I read about. Let me check. I think I
You
read the
started
20.
15%,
Yeah,
right?
50. I started at page 50. I forgot the percentage, but I'm now at page 142. So I read 92 pages total.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit,
Well,
yes. A lot. Right now, I don't know what the wife's plans, like this master plan is. So I think I'm gonna keep reading later because I
I
just
feel
want to
like
know what happened.
you're gonna finish it tomorrow. I have a
Maybe.
feeling.
Maybe at the rate that
Maybe
I'm
today.
going and I'm still in the reading mood, I feel like I might finish it actually tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for our weekly reading sprints. I hope everyone had a good reading night or morning, day, whatever. And so next week we're gonna have our sprints over at Pam's channel, Pam Shenanigans. She's over here or maybe here. I don't know.
Here.
Um, I will have her linked in the description box, but I'm sure all of you are already subscribed to her. And yeah, we'll just announce on Instagram what day we're doing it, but it's usually a Friday or a Saturday at around 7 or 8 p.m. So yeah, I will see you everyone next week.
Next week.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks for joining.
Ending